my dear students, today's lecture will be very interesting because it's about human resources management in hospitality industry. In today's lecture, I will introduce to you human resources management in hospitality industry. Secondly, the main key aspects of human resources function of hospitality industry and what challenges nowadays have human resources in hospitality industry or hotels, and what types of strategies nowadays using like very like high hoteliers and also competitive hoteliers. And finally, I will introduce legal and ethical consideration in hospitality of human resources management in general. The purpose of today's lecture is to understand what is it human resources management, what is it human resources in general, and what function it's create to be more competitive, and nowadays what challenges we are having in like managing hospitality industry. The main objectives of today's lecture, by the end of this today's lecture, you can understand properly what is it human resources and identify key function of human resources, and you can analyze after this lecture the different challenges of hospitality industry. Firstly, let me introduce what is it human resources management in hospitality industry. It refers to the strategic approach to manage people who work in hospitality industry. It means that hospitality industry, you know that not just hotels, it also should be can be like restaurants or other resorts or tourism agencies or tourism businesses, which is related, all of them create hospitality industry. It forces or it contains human resource management. Firstly, training, recruiting, developing, and retraining employees or staffs and ensure high quality services, and also its final step is guest satisfaction. That's why very important to train, to recruit by human resources management. Importance of human resources in hospitality. Firstly, it's very, as I said before, it's very crucial because people are entered into industry. You know that hospitality industry, it's not just like communication, it's connection between peoples. That's why all of them, all customer satisfaction, all services related to a people-oriented industry. It's quality of services and very satisfied guests. High employee turnover. You know that one of the one of the big issues or challenges of hospitality industry, high employee turnover. Nowadays, not just Kazakhstan or other Central Asia countries, around the world, hospitality industry facing these problems, high employee turnover, because it's like low salary, first low salary service job place can be. That's why it's secondly different behaviors, and thirdly it's cultural diversity. All of them depends on human resource management. High employee turnover should be decreased. That's why it's very important. Diverse workplace, as I said before, hospitality industry firstly related with different culture, different cultural background, experiences. That's why we should create very positive team members by the positive background. It's can be organized by human resources management. And final, service excellence. It means that guest satisfaction is directly linked to employee performance, employee engagement. That's why it's very crucial Key function of human resources management in hospitality industry. Firstly, it's recruitment and selection. It means that in first stage of this, in human resources management, it's hiring skilled or like knowledgeable staffs who fit the company with culture, with experience, with background. Secondly, training and development. Hospitality industry, it's always training, always getting new skills, new knowledge, because you know that depends on customer satisfaction, customer's behavior, it's changeable. That's why training or retraining is very important. Thirdly, employee motivation and engagement. As I said before, the the engagement and preference of employees very important. That's why it should be motivated, very motivated staffs. Depends on their preference, depends on their services. And firstly, performance management. It's evaluating or improving employees productivity. It means that depends on the productivity, we should manage them to be more creative, to be more positive, to get more positive services to the guests. Final, legal complaints. It means that ensuring more labor laws or regulation, and also ethical consideration depends on human resources practices or human resource activities in hospitality industry. What types of challenges nowadays hospitality industry having by human resources management? It's firstly high employee turnover, as I said before. Moreover, seasonal employment labor shortages. It means that tourism industry or hospitality industry, it's a seasonal industry. That's why it's very difficult or challengeable to this sphere to be more competitive. And work-life balance, job stress. It means that nowadays hospitality industry having different types of tourists, different types of customers. Their preference is different. That's why it will be stressful, difficult to employees and also for managers of hospitality industry. And managing multicultural and diverse workplace. It means that in hospitality industry work different cultural backgrounds, people with different nationality, with religions, with the gender. That's why it's very important. And training and development gaps. You know that tourism industry having different challenges, as it's one of the COVID-19, after it's different crisis. That's why it's always you should, as a manager of human resources, you have to train, retrain, and always motivate them or reward them to get more very positive employees in your hotel. And also one of the important things, crisis management, employee safety. You know that crisis management is related with hospitality industry very well, and also furthermore, it's employee safety. It's one of the importance of human resources. Strategy of effective human resources in hospitality industry. It includes firstly employee recruitment, as I said before, training, work-life balance between job and other things, and diversity of services, which is related with our preferences, and also technological integration or innovation in human resources. Legal and ethical consideration in hospitality industry, it creates very positive way. One of the things is diversity of inclusion policies. nowadays. It's one of the way to be more favorable services. And privacy and data protection, it's one of the challenges of hospitality industry. Other things which is related with hospitality industry, with this consideration related like very properly, and it's working together, but privacy, data privacy, it's very important. In conclusion, in this lecture, I introduced to you like the importance of human resources management in hospitality industry. What is included in hospitality industry? Human resources. Firstly, training, or firstly recruiting. Secondly, training, motivating, retraining, developing, and also like awarding or motivation, very important, as I said before. And also what's the concepts human resources management nowadays we are having, and challenges, which is very crucial to understand properly, because challenges should be discussed in this lecture, because you know that one of the challenges is high turnover of employees, and also like different like cultural diversity of staffs, also one of the challenges of hospitality industry in human resources management. I think you understand properly today's lecture. If you want to get more information about today's lecture, you can read additional reading by these reference lists. Or you can search by online, or you can read additional books, or articles, academic articles or papers about today's lecture. Thank you so much for your attention, and have a nice day. Bye bye.